The primary is over. The general election matchups are set. In 90 days or so, there will be some big changes in Michigan politics, no matter who wins.
But what do Tuesday night's returns tell us about how you may vote in November? 24-Hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin has been looking at those results. And Rick, you said you were looking for trends in the voting, so what did you find?
Well, we're not sure, Brian, what we found. We found some trends, but they don't hold true everywhere. Let's take a look at some of these races, starting with the Republican race for governor. Now, we all know that Rick Snyder was the guy who won on Tuesday night, and that meant that he was the only person without political experience in that race, and consequently left all of these other politicians with a lot of years of experience in the dust. And we've been hearing throughout this cycle that a whole lot of folks thought that that could be the case, that politicians, those that were already in office, could have a tougher time of it. Let's go to the Democratic rundown. Virg Bonero. Virg Bonero's been in politics for a long time, but Andy Dillon was the face of Lansing politics. Consequently, people say that, too, is a repudiation of people who were currently serving. If you move on to the 3rd District, where a state representative who has served for only a minute, about a year and a half, won over 2 other more experienced politicians, you might think that trend is continuing. Then you go over to the Democratic side of that race, and you see Pat Miles, political newcomer, beats another longtime politician, Paul Mayhew. But then you go out to the 2nd District and things get turned around, where you had Jay Remersma, a new face, a guy who'd never served in politics, beaten by a 3-term House member in Bill Huizenga. And we go on and on and on with a whole lot more of these. We'll go to one more. Let's go to the 20th District. All 3 of these folks had previously served, but Tanya Shoemaker was currently serving in her final year in the House. She was elected. Go over to the other side in the 20th District. Another representative who was serving won that race against a newcomer that was coming there. So what does this tell us? There is an unsettled electorate out there, but we also know that there are people that are voting all over the board. We could go further and show you how some people were voting cross ideologies in this race in the very same precincts. So what we knew going in is that it was an unsettled electorate. What we know coming out, it's an unsettled electorate. We'll continue to follow it through November.
Pure Michigan.
Yes.
That's what I call it, Rick.
Rick, thank you.